Hi, I'm Alicia with the Spark Social, and I'm here to bring you your social media updates for the week of August 28th, 2020. At the Spark Social, we try to bring you these updates on a weekly basis so that you know what's happening in the social media and marketing digital world, basically because stuff changes really fast. Now, in first news, we have TikTok sharing their numbers with us. Now, this is seemingly not big news because you would think that those numbers would be out there for people to know. However, as marketers, we've really struggled with getting data and metrics from TikTok to make it a platform that we can measure. So TikTok is owned by by a Chinese tech giant. I think it's like Dance Bite or ByteDance or something like that. Currently, there are negotiations in the US for TikTok to be bought by Microsoft, and Walmart's even trying to get in on that bid. So, being that it's a Chinese corporation, the data has been pretty elusive. It's been pretty hard to get our hands on it, and we're still struggling as marketers to figure out how we can make TikTok work and track metrics for your advertising and marketing on TikTok. Now, in perspective, TikTok has about let's see, what is it? 50 million daily users, 50 million daily users in the US only. In perspective, Facebook has 200 million active daily users in the US only. Now, Facebook is still the biggest social media platform out there with 2.7 billion monthly active users. TikTok is coming in at a total of 100 monthly active users. However, the big deal here is that TikTok is a new player, and so their growth has been just really fast in the past few months. And it's something to keep an eye on, especially if US corporations are bidding on this platform. I bet you we see ways to incorporate advertising into the TikTok platform that's going to allow us to track the metrics and data better. Now, in other news, this is bad for Facebook. Facebook and iOS are going at it. In other words, Apple is making a huge move to take down Facebook's advertising, AdWords, or ad audience network rather. So, in a nutshell, when you run ads on Facebook, you're running them on Instagram, Messenger, and a slew of other places that Facebook has ad space on. The ads network being one of those places. So, when you're using your iPhone and scrolling through apps or the ads network, that's data that Facebook is collecting on you. Now, with Apple's new iOS, it's going to take down 50% of Facebook's tracking and targeting on their ads network specifically. And this is done because they're putting privacy in place for when you download apps on the new iOS. So for the 10 Android users that are still out there, you'll be able to be tracked still. But Facebook is freaking out because they're going to lose a lot of advertising revenue. For a small business owner, this probably means you'll see your advertising costs go up. The real estate is going to start to shrink on the Facebook newsfeed, where tracking and targeting is prime, and now the audience network is being 50% of it is being eliminated for tracking. So as a marketing agency, what we would say is if you're launching some traffic or funnels at this point, get them out there before the new iOS launches. They haven't set an official date. Apple usually does the stuff right before Christmas so that everyone runs out and buys new iPhones, but we don't know yet, so we'll see what happens. Also, note that you should diversify your digital marketing profile. We always recommend that you do this. Google AdWords, YouTube, LinkedIn. There's so many other ways, email, that you should be marketing your business, and that's what we can help with. Don't ever just rely on one platform. Oh, and the poop emoji is because in marketing, this is what we call an oh poop moment. Now, in other Facebook news, Facebook has launched a way for you to find Black-owned businesses nearby. I love this. It's a great feature. You just go to the Discover tab, and there's a subset of businesses nearby. You can search for Black-owned businesses. Now, as a business owner, if you are a Black-owned business, you probably have to note that on your profile so that you can be found. However, I think Facebook is a little late to the game here. Google and Yelp have already launched badges earlier this summer that you could put on your profile if you are a Black-owned business. So while this is nice, this, in my opinion, is even better. This is applause-worthy. Pinterest has changed their feed so that you can customize what you're seeing based on your skin tone, hair type, and your ethnicity. And this is the way it should be, people. In my opinion, this is as big a moment as if you remember when Dove launched the Real Women, Real Bodies TV commercial. This, in my opinion, is just as big as that. And it's not going to get that much attention as Dove did. But mainstream media for far too long has controlled the way that we, the women we see, the bodies we see, the skin types we see. And Pinterest, it's a small change, but it's a big deal because they've been able to make it so that you can customize what you're seeing in your feed so it reflects you as a person. In my opinion, this is a huge move, just something that I applaud and really just, I love it. I love what Pinterest is doing here. Now, you may be saying, how does this affect my marketing? And if you're a small business owner, unless you're e-com, beauty, or fashion, and you're advertising and marketing on Pinterest, probably not directly affect it. However, the bigger picture to think about here, in my opinion, is in your overall marketing message, how are you approaching your customers? Do you need to diversify the way that you're targeting, the way that you're speaking to your customers, the way that your marketing goes out? Sometimes our marketing can be reflective of who we are as a company, and we're not thinking about our customers. In this case, Pinterest did exactly that. They thought of their customer and they made a customization that is probably overdue, but nonetheless, an amazing change. So think about your marketing and what can you do to change it up so that you're diversifying who you're targeting and how you're going about your marketing messages. I'm Alicia Piazza. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or want to contact us, you can reach us at thespark.social. My email is alicia@thespark.social. Thanks for joining.